Hey there. So, are you stressed? Do you feel like you're maybe the one that's actually creating more stress on yourself than others? Like, who's giving you that to-do list? Are you saying yes too many times? If you identify with three or more of the traits that I'm about to share with you right now, then we need to be friends. And I don't know, maybe we can help each other because me personally, stress on myself. Do you see it here? It's all like right here on my shoulders. So, if you don't know me, I'm Jenny Charlton. I help busy, chemically conscious moms and cancer survivors like me find wellness balance in their life. And I'm just here sharing tips and tricks that I've learned along the way with my own journey to find my own balance. So, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so I've been seeing therapists on and off my entire life, what feels like my entire life, decades. I'm aging myself. It's fine, I'm here. But to date, I've really been really steady over the last 2 and 3 years. For those of you who don't know me, you can check out my story, but being a cancer survivor through all of that, I was seeing a therapist. Now I'm through that. I'm in my survivorship, feeling really good. But I've been consistently seeing my therapist and just really been making small changes within my life. And I'm just kind of starting to put two and two together and started to realize that like these small steps that I was making were actually, like, looking back, I'm like, wow, I am actually making some really big changes, right? Like, you hear about it, just do one small step, the time's going to pass anyway, all those things. Well, wow, hello, I feel like I've kind of arrived. So just the self-awareness that it has brought me, and almost kind of like it sounds silly, but it's true, is that I feel like I'm like kind of more enlightened. I made some things overly complicated, and finally I feel like I've peeled the layers back or peeled the onion, so to speak, and I've really gotten to see what it is that I'm kind of doing to myself. And through all the steps my therapist has helped like walk me through, like the dots are just really starting to connect. And that's kind of the reason why I'm here, and hopefully the reason, why you're here. But anyway, I feel like I just wanted to share a couple things that, I don't know, are you like me? If you feel like you could be creating more stress in your life than what's needed, like that's the reason why you're here, right? Like if you feel like you could be creating, that you're the one creating more stress in your life than is needed, you may actually have some perfectionism or a perfectionist tendencies, like I do. So here they are. Ready? Here they are. You've been waiting. Do you have an excessive need for control? I know as women, a lot of us already have that. Like, right, we need to control things. But is it excessive? It probably is. 2, do you have really high or just actually unrealistic expectations for yourself or even for others? For 3, do you set really high or unattainable goals? Again, could be for you or for other people. For me, it's me. 90% of the time, okay, I lie. 75% is what I put on myself versus others. So it's a mix, or it could be one or the other. Are you highly critical of yourself and sometimes others? But also, are you seeking reassurance for the work or the things or the expectations that you've held up for yourself? And then when you do them, you want that reassurance. Hi, guilty. Do you have obsessive thinking patterns? The attention for detail and the obsessive thoughts and the control and like the tailspin, right? But also that can lead to procrastination. Do you procrastinate? Because if you're a perfectionist, sometimes you procrastinate because it's not perfect. Like, let's just wait so we can do this thing perfectly. So, right? And then the big one, the big one, fear of failure, right? Like, failure to not meet any of the expectations you've put on yourself or others put on you or whatever. So if you've answered yes to a lot of these, or even 3 or 4, whatever, so you're not alone. Me too. The more I read this, the more I'm like, yeah, every single one of these. So, hi. Uh, Again, glad you're here. So, the best part is that I have finally connected the dots to enable myself to now, I feel like, know what to do, to put into action what I can actually do to make a positive change, to start to let go of the stress, let go of the expectations that I'm putting, which is adding stress to my shoulders. And, because this stress that I'm carrying is just too great. It's not worth it. We have one life. And I'm going to tell you right now, my mantra, if you don't know me, the first time you're going to hear it. If you do know me, you're probably sick of hearing it maybe. But I didn't survive cancer to die of stress. No, not happening. So if you're like me and this sounds familiar and you're carrying all this stress and, expectations of yourself and all this stuff, and you're just like, man, I'm freaking done with it. I want to just enjoy my life, my kids, my family, whatever it is, then you're in the right place. So, anyway, please comment below and tell me which of these you find are like the hardest for you to deal with, or do you resonate with any of these? Like, I'd love to hear, because I know that I'm not alone. I know I have my, close friends and families are going through something similar, but I know some of you watching have to be feeling the same, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And even if you want to share your own tips or tricks, I'd love to hear it in the comments, and I'm sure other viewers will. So thank you for being here, and, be on the lookout for more videos from me, because I will be sharing some of the actual ways, things that I actually put into action, for starting to to overcome these things. So be on the lookout, stay subscribed so you're not missing any of the content, and thanks for being with me. Until next time, bye.